Wow! Oh, my 4K camera!
So here we are, working on this piece of shit shooting rods 20. Won't be long. This will be gone for something great.
Let's get a GTR, bro.
Can't afford it.
Oh.
I'm losing subscribers because I keep putting T's on my car.
Here I am, just waiting for this to focus. There we go. Doing an email tune for someone in San Diego. So if you're watching this, I'm working on your file right now. Like I told you, I just DM'd you, Daniel. So if you're watching my YouTube video, you're on my YouTube video. So yeah, so I'm waiting for the few Dyno tune appointments to come in. In the meantime, I'm answering some DMs and doing email tunes. So always something to do. So this car was at another shop for 2 years. They're doing a auto to manual swap. So I guess he got tired of waiting. So I don't know what they did. It was just in pieces. And then Joey over there, honestly, same day, got it swapped over, turned on. So it's not even 24 hours. So I don't know how long it took him, because he's not in here for 24 hours, but it probably took him a few hours, to be honest. Maybe like 5 hours. He had to probably go in and see what was missing or what they took apart. I don't know, but going with George to do some shipping since I answered 99% of the messages. I got some time, but this is disgusting. That's gross. So here we have a 2010 370Z Stillen intakes, high flow cats. Then it has a white pipe, bigger white pipe, and it has a Stillen exhaust. So we're gonna see what the baseline is. The customer states that the car feels really sluggish after adding all the parts, which is very possible. So again, we're gonna see what the baseline does. In the meantime, doing an email tune in Michigan, a G37. So if you're watching this video, you know who you are. So this is what I do. So sometimes you see me like running back and forth. So the person in Michigan was doing the logs, and then he told me, you know, he did the log. So I go back to the office, look at it, and make the adjustments, send them a new file. I came back, the car was still not loaded. So the person in Michigan was actually able to do another set of logs. So I was able to go back and send him yet another file, and he's doing the logs right now. All right, the car is set up and ready to go. Let's go ahead and do the baseline and see what it does. .297 wheel horsepower, 251 torque. That's honestly really good for having high flow cats and it's still an exhaust. So this is the first pull after the first revision. So you can see there's a lot of mid-range gains. I'm going to work on the rest and see what happens. Here is the next revision, 304 wheel horsepower. The new line is the yellow / orange one. Well, it's actually orange. It looks kind of yellowish on here. It's doing pretty good for having high flow cats. So this is another pull. The new one is the blue one. So if you see, it's the same peak, 304, but it's better than the orange line because you have more power right there and you have some more power right there. So even though the peak number is the same, it has more power in a few other spots. Alright, so these are the final numbers. 297 is the baseline, 309 is the final tune. That's actually really impressive for the mods he has. So this is a really good motor. So remember, like I always say, just because this person has these mods doesn't mean that your car is going to put out the same numbers. Your motor could just be totally trash. It's nowhere near these numbers. Maybe your motor is going to put the same numbers, maybe a little bit more, but this is still a 91. So hopefully he takes care of the car and the motor remains healthy.